This is absolute chaos. This is panic. It is anything but good for Israel happening at the moment. So what is going on right now? This is what we want to discuss in this video. As we know that Houthis, they have stunned Israel with huge airstrike. There are reports of casualties. The numbers don't add up, the one especially coming from IDF, from Israel. But I'm going to be sharing with you all the details so you can make yourself knowledgeable about these casualties, the numbers, after I give you the numbers and break it down all for you. But what is happening right now? As we know, Houthi forces in Yemen, they have claimed responsibility for a drone strike on Iran's port city of Eilat, injuring over 20 Israeli officials admitted that their air defense failed to stop the UAV. Now, when it comes to his statement, Yahya Sari, I will actually play his video, his statement, so you can hear for yourself. But for now, as you can see on the screen, it is chaotic. It is absolute, complete devastation in Israel happening at the moment as we speak. Before I break down everything in details, just to remind you, if you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing because you do not want to miss out on all of these details. So what is going on? Houthis forces in Yemen claim responsibility for a drone strike on Israel, port city, Israel's port city of Eilat, injuring over 20. So the number, as you can see, according to Times of India and some other news outlets, they are reporting the number in the 20s. Now, according to TRT World, okay, they have reported, this TRT World is based in Turkey. So Turkey, they have reported, this channel, the casualties is at least in the 50s. I believe the number 50 to be true because of what Netanyahu said, how they reacted, including his defense minister or war minister, Israel Katz. And what I get the vibe from them is that it is absolute complete annihilation of that particular area where this drone fell. So yeah, 50 does make sense, and I will give you other reasons because Israeli ambulance, they were rushed to the scenes and they have actually issued new guidelines for the citizen, for the people there, as how to conduct their daily affairs. But right now the scene there is absolute chaotic. Now, Israeli officials, they have admitted, for the first time, we do not normally see this kind of admission from the Zionist government or from the military, the terrorist organization IDF, but this time they have said that yes, we failed, means Iron Dome failed completely, and the UAV, the object, did manage to fall in that particular area. Only one drone reportedly struck, though the Houthis say multiple launchers targeted Eilat. And I have also reported why Eilat is being targeted by Yemen Houthis, and that is because of its close proximity to Yemen. Remember, Yemen is located thousands of miles away from Israel. So it's like the distance is huge. So for them to target would be the best choice for them, for the Houthis, would be something close to them. And Eilat is the closest to Yemeni Houthis to be targeted. Now, Iron Dome's big failure, as I said, admitted by IDF. This is very, very rare occasion where they have said that this dome, this battery system is not really working, especially for drones, because drones are relatively smaller in size. They're very much capable of evading the radar system, the air defense system, compared to jets or compared to missiles, ballistic missiles that they fire. But I do believe those ballistic missiles also go through, but this time, as we see, this drone did manage to go through. The public, quote unquote, the public, and this is coming from the Central Command of Israel, the public is requested to continue to hide, to follow the home front command, their defense guidelines, and further guidelines issued, it said on Telegram. So again, coming from IDF, they have requested for the people to really hide. When they say public to take caution in Israel, when they hear this kind of a statement, or you hear this kind of a statement, it basically means the sirens are blaring in Israel and millions and millions of people are taking shelter. Now, Houthis, they have sophisticated drones, as we know. Last week, they launched another strike on Israel, and that particular strike was successful because Al Jazeera reported that Israel was hit by a drone strike, and when it was launched, the Iron Dome again failed last time too, just like this time, and it hit the target. We have seen a hotel was on fire, a building in I think it was in Tel Aviv, it was on fire. Therefore, Houthis, these missiles, these drones, they are very, very effective, and some might even argue that Abdul Malik Houthi, he and his army forces, they are actually now not only assembling these drones, this part of these drones or component of these drones from China, but also they are actually manufacturing it, and of course they're getting also these drones from Iran. Now, the situation was so bad for the Zionist state of Israel that they had to call in bomb disposals after bomb disposal experts after the drone fell and hit its target. Why? Because the government, the military, they were so worried and scared that even though the bomb did, or the drone, the explosive did fall, and it wreaked havoc and exploded, but nevertheless they are still worried that there might be some other explosives remain intact or unactivated, right? So they are asking people not to come close to the crash site, and at the same time they're sending bomb disposal experts to find out what is happening. Is there any bomb or any of those explosives are still intact? To find out all of this, they have sent these bomb disposal experts. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, the reaction of the devil himself, Netanyahu, was very telling, and it shows the extent of damage. So when I said 50 were injured, not 20, I wanted to back up that statement by saying that this guy, Netanyahu, he is right now losing it. He actually called the military to consider any kind of action necessary to stop Yemen from firing these drones and missiles. He said that, quote unquote, that the Houthis, they will pay a painful price. Okay, this is what is coming from the devil himself. And then his defense minister, Israel Katz, issued a similar statement saying that the Houthis will pay the hard way, quote unquote. They will pay the hard way. So when you see a statement coming from Netanyahu himself, the head of the devil, and also coming from his minister, the other devils, and you see all of these people from the government talking about this, it makes sense that the attack was very, very big, and it was successful. And Israel right now, they're shaking. They're literally shaking. They do not know what to do, what to make out of it. And in addition to these guys, we have also seen the Hamas fighters from Gaza. They're also firing rockets at them. So these are some of the developments I want to share with you. Let's take a listen what Yahya Sari is saying here.
نفذ سلاح الجو المسير في القوات المسلحة اليمنية عملية عسكرية نوعية، وذلك بطائرتين مسيرتين استهدفتا هدفين للعدو الإسرائيلي في منطقة أم الرشراش جنوبية فلسطين المحتلة، وقد حققت العملية هدفها بنجاح بفضل الله، وفشلت المنظومات الاعتراضية في التصدي لها. وتعد هذه العملية هي الثانية خلال 24 ساعة الماضية، حيث نفذ سلاح الجو المسير عملية عسكرية في وقت سابق أمس الثلاثاء، وذلك بعدد من الطائرات المسيرة استهدفت أهدافا عدة للعدو الإسرائيلي في منطقتي أم الرشراش وبئر السبع جنوبية فلسطين المحتلة. تحيي القوات المسلحة اليمنية جميع الصامدين المجاهدين المرابطين في قطاع غزة، وهم يدافعون عن كل الأمة بتضحيات لا مثيل لها وبطولات قل نظيرها. مستمرون من اليمن العزيز معكم وإلى جانبكم بكل قدراتنا وإمكانياتنا، ولن نتوقف عن ذلك.
Okay, I'll not play the rest of the video, but you get the idea that the Houthis, they're ready to sacrifice, to launch more attacks, which is quite inevitable after the killing of their prime minister, Rahoui. I think it happened last month. So it is only going to get more and more escalated. Now subscribe to my channel. Consider subscribing. See you in the next video.